Yeah, I'm just going to delete that word from the forecast. It's going to be hot outside. Expect another hot and humid day as we transition here to anything but hot dogs. We're going to just talk about sunny skies, humid weather, and a really nice, easy forecast to get us back into the swing of things after the 4th of July holiday. So a live look here on our Marblehead Lighthouse cam. You can see the water, just a gorgeous start to our day. And we have the sun that's coming up here and blue skies, a little bit of cloud cover in some spots, but that's not hurting these temperatures. You're finding those right now in the mid to even upper 70s. It is 79 already. 9 o'clock, 79 degrees in Toledo. 78 in Defiance, 79 in Findlay. We have 76 in Fremont, Oak Harbor, 78 for Marblehead. Even Southeast Michigan, you are flirting with 80 degrees as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have 80s before we head into the 10 o'clock hour. Because when we look at this hour by hour forecast, we are going to bring the heat. By this afternoon, we had a high yesterday at the Toledo Express Airport of 91 degrees. I wouldn't be surprised if some of our local readings as we go through the day today are maybe even a degree or two higher than yesterday. So a little more heat today. Those dew points are a little bit lower as far as the humidity, but it's just going to be hot. We're talking 90s in the forecast. But also, if you need some relief, if you're like Poppy and you're doing everything to stay cool overnight, maybe leaving the windows open, you won't have that relief because you're going to find lower 70s is the coolest that we have. And then we're right back at it with some summer heat. Though mid 80s, no 90s tomorrow, there is still a change with Thursday's forecast because we have a cold front coming in. And it's going to make things feel a little bit better, but still today we're working with the humid conditions, but that cold front will slowly slide that arrow down, and then we'll find our forecast to be a little more comfortable towards the weekend. So let's talk about those rain chances as we get close to tomorrow. Even for today, things are going to be pretty quiet on the waterfront just because we're going to be looking at the heat and humidity. There is that isolated pop-up shower, though many of us will make it through the day with dry weather. Then that cold front, it's still parked towards our west. It doesn't get close by until tomorrow, and that's when we're going to be looking at some scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly into the afternoon, some heavier downpours associated with those thunderstorms, but the severe weather threat really isn't there. We don't have a lot of energy within these systems. Now highs today, we're eyeing 91 degrees. It'll be hot, it'll be humid, and because of that, like I said, that pop-up shower or storm, but it's really the best chance of picking that up on Thursday. But once we get through that, then you are going to be finding that we have less humid weather, lower 80s, and dry weather for your Friday and Saturday. Great way to start the weekend. At the end of the weekend, we do have some thunderstorms that'll come into play. And then as the new calendar week sets in, it's on and off as far as the rain. The one thing, though, that's pretty consistent is our highs. They're going to be into the low to mid 80s. So even though we're working with the rain, at least we have one thing that's pretty stable in our forecast. So overall, though, today is a hot day. Yeah. I'm not even going to say splooting.
I don't know. I feel like our floor here in the studio is like perfect for splooting. I'll say it.
I don't think I would want to sploot
on this floor.
On this floor.
It gets clean sometimes.
Yeah, it gets clean in the afternoon.